Hi everyone. So in this video let's continue the same preservation techniques by the role of moisture, pH and water activity of the foods. So the main spoilage of the food will be the three main reasons such as moisture, pH and water activity of the food. So coming to the first moisture content. So the moisture, pH and water activity, these three will affect the the food to get spoiled to a greater extent. So by controlling these three or keeping these three in controlled limits, we can control the spoilage and we can preserve the food for a longer shelf life. So we can also determine the perishability and as well as the microbial growth with the help of the percentage of moisture content, pH value and as well as the water content of the particular food material. So coming to the moisture content. So we all know what is moisture content. That is the total amount of the water that is being present in the particular food materials. That is the total percentage of water present in any food. That we call as the moisture. So when the particular moisture content in a food is greater than 50%, okay, that it means it is very perishable. Like for examples, the foods that are greater than 50% is fruits, vegetables and milk. So in this actually we can conclude that the particular food has a higher moisture content, so it leads to easy spoilage of the particular food material. And next is the medium, that is a 15 to 50% of the moisture present in the foods like jams and the cheese. And low means those foods which is having a moisture content of less than 15%. That is like the more dried foods like biscuits or nuts. Those belongs to the low moisture foods category. So in this we can understand that actually the concept of the percent of moisture that is present in any type of food must be actually should not be more higher, has to be kept in control. So for reducing the percentage of moisture content, we can adopt methods like drying, dehydration or sugar or salt addition techniques can be added to maintain the moisture content. And next is the pH, that is acidity or alkaline ranges we all know, and neutral. So in the pH scale from the slides we can understand that the scale is actually from 0 to 14. Those that are less than 7 we call it as the acidic, and greater than 7 that belongs to the alkaline pH value, and 7 will be the neutral. So those pH ranges from 6.5 to the 7.5 only, the microorganisms or the microbes will grow more rapidly at this stage of pH value only. So we have to inhibit a low pH value so that it will inhibit the bacteria and it does not favor the environment for the growth of microbes. Okay, so this can be preserved by the adopting acidification, fermentation or the pickling technique in order to maintain the pH value of the foods. And the next is the water activity. So we all know water activity is nothing but how much amount of the free water molecules or the free water that is available from the reactions in a particular food material. So from this we can understand that the water value, if it is greater than 0.95, it is actually, we can indicate that the bacterial growth will be more persistent. Okay, so it should be less than 6 so that no bacterial growth may occur. And preservation techniques used for controlling the water activity or keeping the water activity at a normal value is nothing but drying, salting, freezing and the addition of sugar, that is we call it as the preservation by sugar technique. So combining the pH plus the water activity for better control, we can go in for using the hurdle technology. So this is the overall concept map of the role of moisture, pH and water activity of the foods. So how it actually affects the particular quality of the food from preventing it from spoilage. So we can also link our design thinking concept with the role of moisture, pH and as well as the water content. So first we have to empathize like